Really, do you have to build that?
That's 10 ringgit for the meals. There you go.
So, how much for the strawberry and cream?
A bit of cream, not a great deal of cream. So I'm in Brinchang, which is the other town from Tanah Rata, about 4 kilometres away. I took a taxi here, no buses. This is the locals kind of town, and where the locals would stay, more locals would stay in the weekend than Tanah Rata. Tanah Rata is geared more to foreigners, where Brinchang is more geared to local visitors, which is actually predominantly the main market for Cameron Highlands is local Malays visited from, say, KL, which is 4 hours away, or other cities like Ipoh, which is only about an hour, maybe an hour and a half away. So I'm in the new shopping centre. We'll say new, it's probably been open a few years, called Centrum, and this is very much the only real shopping centre in the Cameron Highlands, and I'm here just to have a look to see the modern side of Cameron Highlands, because Malaysia unfortunately builds a lot of modern buildings that are not really conducive to the hill station environment, a bit like Genting, where they just simply impose a kind of a brutalist style, which is very distinct and very alien to what is considered to be sort of a hill station, where the architecture should fit more into the existing patterns of development of the town. But you know, business is business. So I heard that although this is the weekday, which is normally very quiet, this normally would fill up during the weekend, where most of the visitors would come for weekend trips. This is very much a weekend destination for many people. Malaysians, people like myself would come during the weekday, and that's what I advise foreigners to do, unless they have no choice, to come here during the weekday to miss the crowds. So it's fairly quiet. This is lunchtime. I'm going to see if I can get something to eat and get a feeling for the place. It looks okay. I'm going to have a walk through now, but the other thing that is odd is that although it's a shopping centre, it's almost like a shop house concept. So the upper floors are like a shop house, so it doesn't look like you can go on the upper floors and walk around. So it only seems to be a ground floor that is dedicated retail, which is odd and normally not particularly efficient, but you know, we shall see. And I'll see if I can climb up on the stairs. Just going to turn the camera to a red telephone box, which there's more of these in Cameron Highlands than I've seen in the UK. So if you're missing your red telephone boxes, I'm not sure if that's a real one. It might be. Maybe the lock on there may be real. I'm going to have a look. Richard, let's have a look. Could be. I don't know. That probably isn't. Well, it's 10 cents. It says 10 cents. So I don't think many yellow red telephone boxes have cents on them. Anyway, where we go. Ooh. Nothing here. See, so it's not really a retail on the ground floor. No, it's locked. Tram. Let's have a look at the condo. Centrum new condo, $100,000. Hello.
But this one is because you are the foreigner. Actually, you cannot buy this one.
It's not even under Malaysia, my second home.
This one second home also cannot, because I think if you want, you can buy from Genting. You like Genting?
Where?
No, I'm just looking. It just not really. I work in real estate, so I don't. I just.
I think that one is quite okay. You can buy 700. 700.
But what about Malaysia, my second home?
Yeah, second home.
Would this qualify?
This one is not second home. This one.
Why not? Is it the price, or what's the reason it doesn't qualify for Malaysia, my second home?
Sorry,
Just interested.
佢哋可以計 second home 喎，可以買。
Is it the price, or what's the reason?
Depends on the location and the price also.
So if it's in Cameron Highlands, it would not be applied. Oh, interesting. Only like Kuala Lumpur or Penang or. Ah, okay, thanks.
If you want, you can buy from Genting. Genting is quite nice, you know.
Kentin.
Genting.
Oh, Gentin. No, I don't like Gentin.
Yeah. Then where you want the right thing?
I'm only just visiting like Kuntang and KL. Okay.
KLCC that part. That one is 1 million something lah.
Okay. Then that qualifies for the Malaysia, my second home, right?
This one can.
Yeah, 1 million.
If you can send your, you give me your handphone number.
It's okay. I'm just looking.
Okay.
All right. Thanks very much. And this is another telephone box, and behind the telephone box you've got a Lisbon tram. And actually, this seems to be a lot of people take pictures, although it doesn't really stand out too much for me, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, look, it's pretty pleasant. I mean, that's a not bad design. Okay, this is a bit different. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, it's cheap stores, cheap goods. Very different atmosphere. Kind of weird having such a distinctive difference in the retail. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Is it a supermarket? Well, you've got a bit of a mishmash here. I don't know what's going on. Well, it's a supermarket. Okay, it looks like a proper big supermarket. That's good. Okay, go back to where I was. This is the boulevard. Okay, let's try this. I don't know what it is, but just choose.
Yes.
Yeah. Is it a fixed price or
Different price.
different price? How much, like for this mutton or?
This one, beef,
Yeah, beef. Okay.
like this.
Kasang.
Okay, like that.
Okay. We have mutton. Mutton here.
Yes.
Which is mutton?
Mutton.
Mutton, like lamb.
Here.
Over there.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I'll have that. All right. Right, thank you. Okay, I think I've got enough. I'm not a big rice eater.
You want again?
Just won't be one more. That's enough. Okay. I pay later.
Okay.
I don't. Okay. So this is 10 ringgit, which is about $2.50 for the meal, and an iced tea, which is 3 ringgit, which is about 75 cents. No sugar, asked for no sugar, so it's quite a refreshing drink. And yeah, this is pretty tasty. It's a curry, chicken curry with some vegetables. Again, $2.50, can't complain with that in Centrum Market. It's, they call it, I don't know, they call it nasi kandar, it's like the Indian version, but it's a little buffet. And it's good. Good for lunch, like fills me up for the walk ahead. Okay, during the day. Open from 12 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So 12 p.m. is not exactly night time, but let's see, looks pretty dead. But technically it's open. I don't think I'll be down here. There you go. Probably quite busy during the day. During the evening, I mean. Not much. Yeah. Even though it's closed, you can still smell strawberries everywhere. Selling a big strawberry place, but anyway, the McDonald's. Go without it, and there's a famous clock tower. I don't know where it's built, probably the 70s, maybe 80s. Typical of that kind of, I don't know, strange architecture. This is the golf course on the way back from Brinchang to Tanah Rata. It's called Tokyo Town. I don't see many Japanese tourists, although I think you'd probably stay away from being in Tokyo. Come all the way, leaving Tokyo to come to Hill Resort, and then I think the last thing you want to see is Tokyo. Great city, obviously, but Hill Resort's a bit different. It's a toilet. Very Japanese food. Okay. So after the wonders of Tokyo, I'm going to try and check out a strawberry farm. Here you go. No, I've never done one before, or might have years ago, but nearly there. Well, that's what a strawberry farm looks like. If you've never been there, I assume it's a strawberry farm. There's a sign saying strawberry farm, so I wouldn't know the difference. And yeah, I don't know if, I guess you can pick them, but more interesting for me is I'm nearly getting there, just a second. It's these little bungalows, nice design there, quite pleasant, with obviously a view of the strawberry farms. There's a little shop down that might serve some strawberries. May have some in stock. I'm not into picking them or anything. It's too knackering. They're not doing their job for them. But is that a strawberry? It looks like a pepper. I don't know. Anyway, I guess it's a strawberry. No, it looks like tip. It looks like a bit of strawberry-ish
kind of look to it. Anyway, well, see if I can get some strawberries and cream. A nice cup of tea. Huh? Oh, there's something to eat. I want to sit down and eat something, yeah? What do you have? Just strawberries and cream? Strawberries and cream?
Okay.
What's that? How much is
Chocolate topping.
chocolate?
Cream
Ugh.
only.
Cream, yeah, not chocolate. Chocolate and
okay.
strawberry, no, it doesn't work. Well, not for me anyway.
Okay.
So, how much for the strawberry and cream?
10 ringgit.
10 ringgit, okay. And do you have like a drink, tea?
Tea, this shop.
Tea here, tea, hot tea.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll have a strawberries and cream. Yeah, thanks. Tea here.
Hello.
Hello, you do a cup of tea?
Yeah, what tea do you like? We have hot chocolate, we have white coffee, we have
What about tea? Tea's famous in Cameron.
I
Tea.
have strawberry tea.
Strawberry, gotta have strawberry tea. If
Why?
I'm in Strawberry City, I have strawberry tea.
With sugar or
No sugar. No, I'm not sure. No sugar for me.
Okay.
Strawberry tea, that's great. So I have a full strawberry experience. Better not tell them that I actually prefer raspberry. They'd probably kill me. So I'm having strawberries and cream at a farm shop, and this is it's not bad. This is 10 ringgit, which is again $2.50 for a good array of sausages and a bit of cream, not a great deal of cream, and of course a cup of strawberry tea. So it's a full-on strawberry experience for me today, as I'm in Strawberry Land, and that cost me simple bookshop next door. Or what's that? We've got something else coming. Okay, some napkins. Thank you very much. And yeah, 10 ringgit for the strawberry, 4 ringgit for the tea, so 14 ringgit. So it's around $3.50. Nice to come when there's not many people here, so well, nobody here, so I'm on my own, and I don't think it's place. It doesn't seem like one of the more touristy places, so just again you get a little bit more authentic experience. And they're delivering. Scottish, an alternative to deep fried Mars bars. Cameron 1973 strawberry farm. Thank you. Yeah, that's Cameron strawberry farm. A bit quieter than I thought. So nice to have a. But yeah, that's pretty tasty. Nice strawberries. No box ticking exercise there, but. Another hill. Don't know why. Just keep walking up hills. Don't like walking up hills, but for some reason I just end up walking up them. I always feel that something's going to be at the end of them. That on a flat road there isn't. I don't know why. And often I'm right, but then often I'm wrong as well. Anyway, we'll see what we... It's supposed to be a nice interesting building, like a weird hotel at the end, so let's see what we get if I make it with powered by strawberries. I don't know, it looks like it's slanted, but it's probably an optical illusion. It doesn't look particularly... looks like it's leaning, but again that's probably because I'm going up a hill. It's another one, Cameron Hills, so it's different. It's a development called Cameron Hills, Golden Hills. And this is the development. I remember, just to give you an idea of how people live here, not just the tourist situation, but yeah, this is where a lot of people live. Probably, again, second home. A lot of people come here for a weekend, so they might own it or rent it out. But yeah, there's as you can see, you know, it's got some restaurants. There's also, yeah, an apartment. Obviously, someone's made some apartments, serviced apartments out of it, and it's a cafe. Well, closed cafe. I guess some of these might open more during the weekend. Again, it's a much of weekend trade. The thing also to remember is that, I mean, it's something I tend to not think about, because I don't have a car, I don't drive, so I'm a massive public transport user and walker, and so often it's all about cars here, as you can probably see, Malaysia especially, and so what might not make sense makes sense from the perspective that perhaps the average person who has a holiday home here or comes here, rents a place, will have a car. They'll drive from Kuala Lumpur or another town, and with their family, rent place like this, maybe a 3-bedroom. I don't know. Probably quite cheap. I can't imagine them being too expensive here. And it's a second home. It's nice and cool. I don't know what they do. I guess they drive around. They go to the strawberry, eat a lot of strawberries, I guess. Drink a lot of tea. And that's where I was just earlier. It looks even uglier from here, doesn't it? I don't know. I ran too much about it. It is what it is. And this is interesting. I'm going to turn. So that's the kind of Cameron Lavender Mansion Hotel, which is kind of very interesting. It reminds me of when I was in Romania, of Transylvania, kind of those type of hotels that kind of sticks out, although a bit more, obviously, more frightening looking colour. If Dracula would want to live there, it's probably not really his scene. But ye old Smokehouse Hotel and Restaurant. So yeah, one of the sort of original, I guess, colonial buildings. I guess is what I should be showing, not ugly apartments, but this is the exception that proves the rule, unfortunately, in Cameron Highlands. Opposite a golf course, which I didn't realise, the golf course that I saw a little bit earlier. I assume it's the same golf course. They're pretty big. And another telephone box, of course. Where would you be without a red telephone box? Let's see if I can get a little bit of a view. Yeah, there you go. I'm not going to go in, because I'll probably have to get a mortgage to buy a cream tea. And I'll probably end up there if I don't pay. Not particularly nice. And tourists, yeah, found some. Okay, see, anywhere where there's a nice building, you get tourists. So, finally found them. And yeah, this is a bit like being in England, I guess. Countryside. And another telephone box. Oh, that sounds like a good drinking game, doesn't it? Every time you see a telephone box, have have a pint. Yeah, I think this is just another example right next door to the smokehouse and what looked like a nice colonial area and quite a pleasant little place. You've got this another monster. I don't want to talk about it too much. But anyway, this is what you get at the end of it, and just what they build. It's just so disappointing. You know, just ruin it. Again, I'm not saying that you've got to build. You've got to have modern buildings. You can't just build full pastiche colonial buildings, and that was an era that's gone, of course. So you've got to move on. You've got to build, but really, do you have to build that? Do you have to build that? There's better ways of doing this and making it more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, so I've got a couple of donuts here. Sorry, scones. Not anyone knows me as I don't usually do this, and I'm not much of a sweet tooth, so I don't tend to just eat lots of curries, which you'll see when I get to Kuala Lumpur and other places. But I'm walking a bit, so I like to have a little break, and I've stopped off at this, which is a little place in the middle of nowhere, which I've found that it's a little shop downstairs where I just showed a little clip, and I asked if I could sit outside, and they said no, you can sit upstairs. So there's a little seating area which I didn't know about, and I've got a strawberry scone and a butterscotch caramel scone. I've got some. I can open it. It's like a mousse, like when I was a kid. Let's see. It smells. You know what it tastes like? Angel Delight. Remember Angel Delight when you were a kid? This must be jam. Self-indulgence. Yeah, of course you have let's try a bit of jam. Now, opens up. Let's try a little bit of strawberry. Probably does all right on its own, actually, but I feel like I've got to use the accompaniments. Let's try a very high calorific. Nice. If you like this sort of thing, which I usually don't, but and now the butterscotch caramel. Oh, that's a strong smell. I don't know if I can eat this actually, because it's I've had a lot. It's quite filling, the scone. You think two's quite not much, but given that I've already had some strawberries and lunch, I don't know. It's going to be hard to get dinner down. I might even not have a full dinner after this. Let's try it on its own. A bit more flavour to it. Strawberry gum is not so strong. This is a bit more. You can taste more of the butterscotch and caramel. I'm not sure if it goes with jam though, but probably doesn't. But in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say.
bit of a sugar rush there, but yeah, I've been walking quite a bit, so I probably need a few calories. But it's funny how I spend all my time saying no sugar, no sugar, no sugar, no sugar in all my drinks, and then I try and have this. Just try some Angel Delight. It's a good view. Look at this. I mean, can't beat that. And it's a simple little place. No real. There's no tourists around. So very local. Places. It seems to again cater for locals during the weekend. So a lot of places seem to be shut or just about keeping going during the weekdays. So they're obviously their business is Friday and Saturday, and that's into Sunday. So they get maybe 3 days. 3 days out of this. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, come on. Might as well just do the whole lot, eh? Not too bad. I've got to walk another couple of kilometres, so it's not too bad. If I can drag myself along after this. While I'm sitting here, it brings up the issue, and I want to. Part of the reason I'm doing these videos is to introduce some ideas and concepts and discussions really over different aspects of real estate and tourism in different places. And when you come here, you see a very different perspective of how a foreigner, like myself, sees things and perhaps how a local does. And we often see, perhaps we look at colonial buildings and, for example, that old smokehouse, which is not far from here, the one that I just showed. It looks beautiful, right? It's that's one of the buildings that it's part of the attraction of Cameron Highlands, Hill Resort, with those type of colonial buildings that make it into what it is, or could make it into what it is. On the other hand, a meal costs probably $20-$30 there. And for most people, it's too much, right? So then again, you have maybe the hotel, I don't know how much they charge, but it's probably very expensive. So it's all well and good talking about this, having these high-end, beautiful-looking villas, and in colonial buildings, but they're expensive. And you can't deny local people a chance to enjoy the weather, to enjoy the hills and the strawberry farms, the tea farms, whatever. And so it's a balance, right? You need modern buildings. You can't just live off the colonial legacy forever. You need to modernise. You need to grow. Populations grow, towns grow, more people travel, more domestic tourism grows as people become wealthier, and middle class grows. So it's a balance. And do you build, these monstrous buildings that they're building all over Tanah Rata and Brinchang, Cameron Highlands? Or is there a balance? Is there a middle way in which you can provide these type of apartments, but in a little bit more aesthetic, a little bit nicer way, and maybe not? And the other thing is, a lot of these apartments are a little bit out of town. The upper, they're a bit hard to get to, so that's fine. They're out of sight, out of mind for most of us. So, but along the main streets, do you really need these hideous-looking buildings? Something out of Britain in the 70s, the municipal socialist buildings that you saw in the 1970s. The Khrushchevite buildings in the ex-Soviet Union style. I mean, they're all from that kind of era of kind of brutal architecture. Is that what we need now, or is there a middle way in which we can provide, cheap accommodation? I think there is, and let's hope that the future can be nicer, affordable apartments, but that look more aesthetic, blend more in with the landscape. Pretty decent walk for 4 hours.
pretty tired, and I've got to kind of climb a little hill to get to my hotel. So it's another little mini stretch and I'm there, but happy with today because not a mega walk, but I've been ill for about a month beforehand, and this is the first sort of big walk I've done, or reasonably big walk. So it feels good. I feel tired, but probably should have a little bit of rest now, and I'll be out again probably just for a meal and a drink, an iced tea or something, and then probably hopefully sleep like a log tonight, which I didn't do last night. So yeah, feel pretty good-ish, and that's where we're gonna go up to my hotel. So see you later.